We're normalizing that we can appreciate the land. We're normalizing that it's okay for us to show appreciation and to celebrate and to just have fun. Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's episode. I am so excited you are here. As you could probably tell, I lost my voice. I actually lost it over a week ago. But I'm really being guided to do an episode today because I want to share all of the amazing things that recently just happened with you because I, oh my goodness, I just came back from hosting a 3-day retreat in Florida. And this retreat was for our Sacred Awakening practitioners, my Akashic Record program. If you don't know what the Akashic Records are, they are the most amazing tool ever. They assist you in having a better understanding of yourself. They assist you in having a self-discovery. Every word, deed, thought from the moment your soul is incepted is recorded in the Akashic field. It's a field of infinite possibilities. And we can go into this field of infinite possibilities and receive love and guidance and support in any and all areas of our life. And so when you get a group of practitioners all together in a group setting, the energy is insane. It is absolutely insane. Not only do we amplify our connection in the records, but amazing things start to happen. And I believe that everyone should experience a retreat, a live community retreat of some sort in their lifetime or on a yearly basis. Because when we take ourselves out of our normal environment, we get an opportunity to let the noise level go down, all the static that's in our energy field, all of the noise of the everyday life, the normal things that the collective influences us to do or to think or to act. And what I mean by that is we're constantly participating in the collective energy. And because of that, sometimes that participation can create a lot of noise or a lot of pressure that is not necessarily in alignment with your soul. And so when we take a break, even if it's not to go to a spiritual retreat, but just taking a break, taking a vacation, not having responsibilities, taking time out for yourself. And that might not mean going on a family vacation. That might mean going on a solo vacation or going on a trip or a holiday with just some friends or going on a retreat. It allows the noise level to go down, 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 so you can start to hear your heart. You have many purposes here in this lifetime, and you have many of them to live. And your soul wants to have certain human experiences so you can work out karma, so you can work out lessons that you want to experience and up leveling that you want to experience as well. And we have that opportunity. And being in a like minded community is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And there's a few things I want to share from the retreat that I think will be a benefit to you. So please bear with me with my raspy voice. So that's one of the things I want to share first is I have been on many different trips, and each trip or each retreat that I go on, I learn something new about myself. And when you learn something new about yourself, you get to actually start to integrate that back into your everyday life. Because when you have so much noise going on, sometimes it's hard to actually recognize something really beautiful, to have a self discovery, to recognize some of your soul's and heart's desires. And so we have to take ourselves out of that scenario and give ourselves permission to be brave in exploring the unexplored, or to be brave enough to admit to ourselves what is not working anymore. Because oftentimes, and I love seeing this at retreats, oftentimes we'll have a massive breakthrough around something that we want, like we want to create, or something that we want to let go of so we can create those other things. And being brave enough to admit that, or being brave enough to say those things, can feel really, really scary. And so having a safe environment to do that is really important. Super, super, super important. Another thing I want to share with you is that your inner child is yearning to have fun. And I mean lots and lots and lots of fun. Your inner child wants to embody that childlike wonder. And when we embody that childlike wonder, we have the opportunity to tap into the innocence and into the imagination that we came into this earth plane originally intact with. If you ever notice a child, they don't hold on to things very long. Yes, they get upset, and yes, they get emotional, and that's a part of their system. Their system hasn't fully learned how to regulate, and that's their guardians or their parents' job, is to teach them how to regulate emotions. But one of the things that's beautiful about children is when they're upset, they go, I'm upset, I'm so sad, I'm so angry, whatever it is. And then they process it. And shortly after, they let it go and they move on to the next thing. And one of their natural ways of being is happy and joyful and experiencing life to its fullest without a lot of fears. Now, don't get me wrong, there are children that have fears, there are children that have anxiety. Unfortunately, we live in a society where anxiety has become more of a norm. And I think that because of our recent events with COVID and lockdowns and things like that, it really did impact our children, and especially some of the children that are really in an impressionable age. And so we have to untangle some of that anxiety or some of that stress that they experienced because of the lockdowns. Now, this episode is not about COVID or about children, but I'm being guided to share that piece just because it is really important. And if you also have been impacted because of that, working with the inner child and bringing out that childlike wonder is going to be so crucial and so important. And play is a part of that. What can you do to have more fun? What can you do to play more? What can you do to laugh more? Laughter is so contagious, and laughter assist in healing. Laughter helps with our happy juices for the brain, and it really, really helps our healing. It helps our healing from traumatic events. And those events don't even have to be major traumatic life events, they can be small events that have turned into and festered into trauma. And so, doing this type of work helps support in alleviating that and letting go of that. The next thing I want to share with you about this event was something that I actually personally experienced. And I've had this happen to me many times. The two times that it really stands out are when I went to Ireland, and then when I came to host this retreat. And that is cellular recognition in the land. So when I went to Ireland at the end of 2019. I took a 2-week solo trip all by myself. It was amazing. I learned so much about myself. And when I stepped off the airplane, literally stepped off the airplane, my entire thinking voice turned to the native language. I've never had that happen to me before, but it was so incredible. For 48 hours, my thinking voice had a completely different accent. It was incredible because my cells recognized it, and that changed my thinking voice. I've never had that happen before to me. And as I was navigating and moving and grooving through the land and visiting different places, I could feel my soul remembering ancestral trauma. I could feel my soul remembering ancestral gifts. I could feel my soul releasing anything that it experienced, that I experienced as a soul, that was no longer necessary to hold on to. And this happened in Florida. And for me, what happened is the second my voice started feeling a little wonky, and I'm not sick. Like, I don't feel bad. I don't have a cold, nothing, like literally nothing. But the second the retreat was about to start, I completely lost my voice. And during the retreat, because I would check in and I would ask my guardians, like, what's going on? Like, what is happening? And they kept telling me, like, your throat chakra is going through an integration period. You're integrating. Don't worry, just keep going. Just you're fine. Just keep going. Because it wasn't time for me to fully explore the deeper meaning until the retreat was done. And what was revealed was that I had been persecuted in a previous lifetime in that space. And my cells remembered and were releasing the trauma. And that cellular recognition is super powerful when it happens. And so I went into the records and explored this more, and like, if there's anything else that I'm meant to be doing and what else. And they're like, no, all you had to do was just experience the land. And so I did that. So I did it and I trust. And again, I don't feel bad. Like, I felt great. I just had no voice, which is very hard because for me, when I host a retreat, I'm super loud. I talk really loud. I raise my voice in a good way to amp up the energy. And it's just so much fun. And so I got an opportunity to release it by going to this place, because sometimes we are guided to travel to different places for that cellular recognition, for that cellular remembering, because our cells, our DNA, so our cells hold memories. Our cells have DNA strands. The majority of the cells have DNA strands. We have trillions and trillions of cells in our body, and most of them have DNA strands in it. And so when we go different places, we can unlock those memories and heal it. And it's so freaking powerful. And the last thing I want to share with you is the importance of flying your freak flag. As a spiritual community, sometimes it can be really scary talking about the things that we're interested in, talking about things that we believe in, things that we're receiving, practices we do, downloads we receive, and it can be really scary. So some people hide in their spiritual closet. And I was guided to do at the retreat a Mother Earth healing, so we could all get together, go out to the beach and do this healing. We did it on a Saturday. And where we did it, there was cars that were allowed to be on the beach. And you have to keep in mind, there's over 40 of us, and we're all walking out there. We're drumming, we're singing, we're praising the land, we're wanting Mother Earth to heal. And there are people looking at us. And I just thought it was the most fantastic thing, because what we're doing is we're normalizing this. We're normalizing that we can appreciate the land. We're normalizing that it's okay for us to show appreciation and to celebrate and to just have fun. And at the end of this healing that we did as a group, we allowed the inner child to play, and we blew bubbles, and it was a lot of freaking fun. Like, it was so much fun, and it was just incredible. And I have more to share, but for today, I wanted to just share some of these takeaways, and it was so incredible. And I want to just encourage you to just be yourself. If you're being guided to do something, do it. Trust the universe. Have more confidence. We're in a big pocket right now. So depending on when you're listening to this, if you're listening to this when this is released in October, like, we're in a massive pocket of manifestation. Like the manifestation go-go juices this month are insane. And so right now I want to encourage you to, one, decide what you want to manifest. Two, have fun doing it. Don't worry about the how. And three, play with your inner child. Play, because that childlike wonder and that innocence is going to assist you far greater than anything you could possibly imagine, because it will also assist you in taking divine inspired action. All right, my friends, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please make sure you like and subscribe and share this with a friend. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.